The Indiana Fever season is not done just quite yet. They will get to a deciding Game 5 in their semifinal series against Las Vegas. The Fever come away with a convincing 90-83 win at home on Sunday. Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell led the Indiana scoring with 24 points each. For Boston, it was one of her best games of the season. She added 14 rebounds and 5 assists, and 10 of 13 from the foul line helped secure the victory.
We moved the ball a lot better today. Everyone got to feel it. Everyone got to take their great shots. And I think the thing about us is that we trust everyone to take their shot and take their shot with confidence and trust that it's going to go in. And I think everyone really showed that.
The Fever closed out the first half on an 11-2 run to open up their biggest lead at the time. Shea Petty scored 7 points early in the second quarter off the bench. When this team's been pushed, they've pushed back. Where has that come from the last couple weeks?
I would say it's been with them the whole season. They've been dealing with injuries, this team, players coming in, players going out, and they still fight. We still fight. So I say they. We still fight.
You're a we now, girl.
We still fight. So it's in us, and we're going to just try to bring it again on Tuesday.
Odyssey Sims gave the offense a spark, part of her 18-point performance.
To come in, like AB said, for the ones that's been here through thick and thin, to not back down, to make sure that Coach said everybody that comes in, try to gel, put everybody in positions to be their best. It means a lot. I'm thankful and I'm blessed to be a part of this group.
Asia Wilson scored 31 for Las Vegas, but the Fever made her work hard for it and largely kept the rest of the aces in check. It sets up a winner-take-all series finale.
Being in these types of situations isn't new to us. It's when we've been at our best, and we've got to continue to be. This group really just rallies around one another. The desperation and the urgency that we play with when we're in those positions has been exactly what we need.
The Fever go to Las Vegas for Game 5 on Tuesday night. The winner advances to the WNBA Finals, which will open up on Friday. The Colts let one get away on Sunday against the Rams. Costly mistakes in the second half added up to a 27-20 defeat. A.D. Mitchell had broken away for what was heading to be a 76-yard touchdown grab in the third quarter. Would have put the Colts up 10, but he let go of the ball before crossing the goal line. The fumble rolls out of the end zone and results in a Rams touchback.
I know he hurts with that, but he'll bounce back, and he's a hard-working guy. He's in there every day grinding, so we all have a lot of faith in AD, and I'll continue to have a ton of faith in AD, and one play doesn't define any ball game. We didn't do enough today to win the game.
Indy did eventually come back to get the lead early in the fourth. Daniel Jones' touchdown pass to Michael Pittman Jr. put them up 17-13.
I thought our team responded well. I mean, it was back and forth. Obviously, even after the fumble, our defense, like we just talked about, getting 3 stops there, and then us, taking the lead. As a credit to those guys, our guys in the fight they got.
The other huge Colts error came late in the game. Jonathan Taylor got loose and ran 56 yards for what looked to be a go-ahead score. But away from the play, a Mitchell mistake again. Holding penalty wiped out the touchdown, so the Colts punted it away.
Well, certainly you're playing a good team, and all those plays, times when you hurt yourself, self-inflicted stuff, turning the ball over, penalties, all that stuff is going to be magnified in a game against a good team.
The Rams made the biggest play of the game in one big toss. Matthew Stafford finding Tutu Atwell. Turns out the Colts only had 10 defenders on the field at the time, and that would prove to be the winning score, 27-20 to the Rams, as the Colts take a sizable step backward after what was a solid 3-0 start. Indy's back home next weekend. They play 3 out of their 4 games in October at Lucas Oil Stadium. Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.
Blue Zone, Colts Talk, 9 p.m. weeknights, streaming only on Fox 59 now.
This is Fox 59 Sports Overtime.
Hello and welcome to Sports Overtime here on Fox 59. I'm Chris Hagan. Big games for both the Colts and Fever today. The ladies trying to stay alive in the WNBA playoffs, and the Horseshoes looking to remain perfect on the young season. Let's kick things off with Shane Steichen's squad out west against the Rams. 4th play of the game. We haven't seen this all year. Daniel Jones turning the ball over. Can't connect with A.D. Mitchell. Cam Curl with the INT. First turnover of any sort all season long. Colts defense showed up, however. Matthew Stafford sneaks on 4th and 1. Originally ruled a first down. Steichen says not so fast. Successfully challenged. It's overturned Indy ball, and they will cash in. Tyler Warren getting his TD from the backfield. Extra effort. He's in. First career TD for the Rook. Colts up 10-3. Final seconds of the half. Rams threatening. Matthew Stafford finds Devontae Adams in the end zone for 6. Shoe heads into the locker rooms, down 13-10. Move ahead to the second half. Jones looking for A.D. Mitchell. He steps in for Alec Pierce, and look at this tremendous catch. The spin move going all the way to the house. Career touchdown. Oh, wait a minute. Are we seeing the same thing we saw from Jonathan Taylor last year in Denver? Yes, we are. That is a turnover. A.D. not happy. L.A. gets the ball. Indy held tough. Early fourth, still down just 3. Danny, the touchdown to Michael Pittman Jr. Shoe back on top. Now, after the Rams tie it, the Colts hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. He's going all the way, 53 yards to the house. Let's celebrate. Once again, all is right with the world, but wait, there's a flag on who else? Oh, no, A.D. again. Negates the TD. Colts have to punt the ball away. First play of LA's next series, Stafford to a wide open Tutu Atwell. Blown coverage, man fell down, and they only had 10 men on the field. That's not a recipe for success. The 88-yarder proves to be the winning score. 27-20, the unhappy final as the Colts suffer their first loss of the season. A frustrating day at SoFi Stadium, and our Chris Widlick was there.
It happened again. With the Colts trailing 13-10 in the third quarter, wide receiver A.D. Mitchell made the play of his NFL career. A great catch and run, looked like a 76-yard touchdown to put Indianapolis on top. But just like Jonathan Taylor in Denver last year, he dropped the ball, ready to celebrate, crossing the goal line. No touchdown. The beginning of the end for the Colts.
The ball was put in my hand to, make a play for the team, and it was a matter of losing focus and just a play that just can't happen, just unacceptable. I just got to be better for the team and for the organization.
It's hard to explain in that situation, but we got a lot of faith in AD, and this is a bump in the road for him, and he's going to bounce back. And we got a lot of confidence in his abilities. So it's a point of emphasis, and I got to do a better job of emphasizing the ball.
Been through the same thing. I'm sure you had a chance to talk to him at your time.
I just give him time to process. You make a big play, in a big time game, and something like that happens. You need time to process, and everyone's talking to him, and you're receiving it, but you just kind of got to internalize a little bit and just come to terms of what happened. So I'm definitely gonna have a deeper conversation with him and just told him, okay, we're gonna need you.
Mitchell's hold on a Taylor touchdown run also took points off the board, but a game filled with Colt mistakes did them in.
Yeah, I think, especially in this league, if you have that many penalties, it's going to be hard to win, but at the end of the day, I think we had a chance and we need to execute.
So now, how the team responds to its first bout of adversity this season will be critical moving forward. At SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, I'm Chris Widlick.
All right, thank you, Chris. Back here in town, the Fever trying to pull even in their best-of-5 series with the Aces. A win or stay-home game at the Fieldhouse. Kelsey Mitchell, well, she's all WNBA first team, and for a reason, because she comes out meaning business. Step back 3, rattles home. That's why they call it the home court advantage. Failure with the early lead. 11 lead changes, 5 ties in the first half. Odyssey Sims got the 3-minute left in the second, pushes it to 8 at the break. She had 18. Jump ahead to the third quarter, where Indiana looking to extend that lead, take it inside to Aaliyah Boston. Tough shot goes, and the foul. Boston with 24 points, 14 boards. But as usual, the Fever look to Mitchell. Watch the floater. Beautiful. Falls to the court, but it goes. Puts it out of reach. Fever win it 90-83, forcing a winner-take-all game 5. And our Alexa Ross was there to see it all.
The Fever were not going to let the Aces complete a sweep at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Instead, they took on the role of aggressors in their Game 4 victory.
We knew today was a must-win. Our backs was against the wall, so we had to come out with a little bit more fire than we did on Sunday. Not play relaxed, and especially not let them get on big runs. I think we did a great job today. When they did go on their runs, we minimized them, and we were aggressive defensively.
Usually when we're aggressive and we move the ball, good things happen for us. We attacked. We played with a sense of urgency. We made the right reads and the right plays. it's one thing to do your job and defend and force teams to take tough shots because these are the best players in the world, but then you got to finish plays. And so rebounding is absolutely critical.
Indiana's scoring attack was highlighted by Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, who combined for 49 of the Fever's 90 points.
We moved the ball a lot better today. Everyone got to feel it. Everyone got to take their great shots. And I think the thing about us is that we trust everyone to take their shot and take their shot with confidence and trust that it's going to go in. And I think everyone really showed that.
Aaliyah Boston became the youngest player in WNBA history to put up more than 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. The last person to do that in Fever franchise history was Tamika Catchings.
Just trying to be aggressive, post up, seal, focus, and finish, and get to the free throw line.
Indiana is now 1 win away from its first WNBA Finals appearance in a decade. Reporting with the Fever, I'm Alexa Ross.
All right, thanks, Alexa. Now it's time to say hello to JMB from 107.5 The Fan. John, let's start with the good, and that would be the Fever forcing a deciding Game 5 against Las Vegas.
Yeah, just like the Pacers, a decisive game right here, too. I mean, you did what you needed to do at home, and then you go out on Tuesday night in Vegas and see what happens against the Aces. But I think all in all, you look at it, you always want to win, but you're going to look at it as we're just playing with the proverbial Vegas house money anyway at this point. But it was good to see them not go down in the fashion that some thought they might earlier today and get that win and push it the distance.
I'm heading to Vegas. I'm going to steal that line, John, so be on the lookout for that. Now let's talk the bad. Oh, my goodness, the Colts. You hate to blame it all on one guy, but a lot of folks online blaming this loss on one guy.
Well, listen, I know you can ultimately, but this is about as close as you actually can if you really, truly wanted to. I mean, we exaggerate about a lot of things, but the fact that 10 cost them the game today is not that far off. Minus 14 himself, Chris. I mean, you can't have that. This team can't have that. They were looking to get up against the team, their best competition so far this year. And I thought they were right there for most of the game. And man, you know, the whole boneheaded stuff with A.D. Mitchell took place. The penalties, Chris, when they had 11, I think, on the game, 3 turnovers. They were so clean up to this point. And I do think it has to do a great deal with the level of competition the Rams provided. But I also think now you can look in the mirror and go, hey, this is what we need to do to get where we're going, and that stuff just does not play. And we'll see if A.D. Mitchell has to accept some consequences this week of some sort, because the accountability, certainly when you look at the film, and minus 14 speaks for itself right there. That's tough to get past in a loss like that.
Yeah, and every year we talk about at the end of the season, there's always one game you look back on that maybe cost you a playoff spot, maybe cost you seeding in the playoffs. And they all count the same, but this one I think you're going to look back and say, man, that was one they really had a chance to go out there and steal and go out there and stay atop alone the division. But now the Jags are right there with you.
Well, I mean, you look at the Denver game last year in December, Chris, that was directly related to costing them a playoff spot. And you want to know, if you look back in September, you probably will be looking at the same thing right here. Now, their schedule is not that bad. I mean, they can really get this back. And honestly, you look at the month of September, I think everybody's satisfied with the run they had in September of 2025. But you talk about a thud and a wave that it ended in L.A. today, because that was a team, Chris, that honestly did themselves in. If not won, the entire team, but they did themselves in L.A. today.
The good news, though, 3-1 back home next week against a struggling Raiders team. We'll see how it goes, John, and we will talk to you then.
You got it, Chris. Thank you.
Time for our first break. When we come back, more coverage from both the Colts and Fever. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's game day, baby. The jerseys are ready. The horseshoe face paint is ready. Even the dogs are ready. The wings are hot. The drinks are cold. Collect your blue crew and watch your Colts. Colts Raiders, next Sunday at 1 on Fox 59.